Barbenheimer is not a real movie, but a viral internet phenomenon that emerged from the coincidence of two very different movies being released on the same day, Barbie and Oppenheimer. Barbie is a fantasy comedy directed by Greta Gerwig and starring Margot Robbie as the iconic fashion doll, while Oppenheimer is an epic biographical thriller directed by Christopher Nolan and starring Cillian Murphy as the father of the atomic bomb. The contrast between the two films sparked a lot of jokes, memes, and mashups on social media, using the portmanteau Barbenheimer as a hashtag. Some people even suggested watching both films as a double feature, and some celebrities joined in on the fun. Barbenheimer is the ultimate cinematic experience of 2023. It's a mind-blowing and hilarious combination of two blockbuster films that have nothing in common except their release date. It's a mashup that defies logic and genre but somehow works brilliantly. It's a film that will make you laugh, cry, and think. The film follows the adventures of Barbie, a perfect doll who lives in Barbieland, a utopian society where women rule and men are relegated to the beach. But when she starts to question her purpose and place in the world, she embarks on an adventure that takes her to the real world, where she meets J.RobertOppenheimer, a brilliant and charismatic physicist who leads the Manhattan Project during World War II. Together, they discover that they have more in common than they thought and that they are both facing existential crises that threaten their identities and values. As they fall in love, they also have to deal with the consequences of their actions, as Barbie's nemesis Raquel plots to take over Barbieland with a nuclear bomb, and Oppenheimer's boss General Leslie Groves pressures him to finish his weapon of mass destruction. The film is a masterful blend of comedy and drama, fantasy and reality, romance and action. The film is full of references and Easter eggs that will delight fans of both films, as well as cinephiles and pop culture enthusiasts. The film also features an impressive soundtrack by Mark Ronson and Ludwig Göransson, with original songs performed by Robbie and Murphy, as well as Ryan Gosling as Ken, Emily Blunt as Kitty Oppenheimer, Florence Pugh as Jean Tatlock, Will Ferrell as the CEO of Mattel, Simu Liu as a disco dancer, Helen Mirren as the narrator, Issa Rae as a fashion designer, Rhea Perlman as a therapist, Robert Downey Jr. as Louis Strauss, Kenneth Branagh as Niels Bohr, Josh Hartnett as Richard Feynman, Casey Affleck as Edward Teller, Rami Malek as Enrico Fermi, and many more. The film is not without its flaws, however. The film is very long, 6 hours to be exact, and some scenes feel unnecessary or indulgent. The film also has some plot holes and inconsistencies that might confuse or annoy some viewers. The film also tries to tackle too many themes and messages, some of which are contradictory or superficial. For example, the film celebrates Barbie's individuality and creativity, but also reinforces her conventional beauty standards and consumerism. The film also criticizes Oppenheimer's moral compromises but also glorifies his scientific achievements. The film also attempts to be relevant and timely, but also risks being anachronistic or preachy. Overall, Barbenheimer is a film that will leave you speechless and awestruck. It's a film that showcases the talent and ambition of two visionary directors, Greta Nolan. It's a film that honors the legacy and impact of two iconic figures, Barbie and Oppenheimer. It's a film that challenges you to think and feel as a human being. It's a film that you need to see on the big screen, preferably in IMAX, to fully appreciate its scope and scale. It's a film that deserves all the praise and awards it will surely receive. It's a film that will change the way you see the world forever. Barbenheimer, the movie event of the year. Coming soon to a theater near you. Don't miss it.